Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what a feeling. Oh, what a day. Dun, 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 dun. It won't let me see who donated, but thank you for whoever sent me $5. Seriously, helps out a lot. I still need some more money. We got to get some more funds here together. I think I'm around like $60. And you got to understand, I got to pay for this website. I paid the phone today. That was 55. Grab me something to eat. I think I still got a small burger left. I hope in here. What happened? Is it in my pocket? I got a burger in my pocket. I got them cheeseburgers. That's right. I'm gonna eat that in a minute, probably. Your boy is doing the best he can. You're Batman. That's right. The real thing. Like I said, I feel like perhaps God is teaching me more. I don't know. I tried some different kind of thing today, different technique, and I don't know. It kind of seemed like it worked, but like for everything, like all across the board, it seemed like it made a bit of a difference in the strength training too, which I was very surprised at. So maybe that's what they're talking about. I don't know. It makes sense because they said it was like something primal, but I don't know. I know that God is working on me as hard as this has been. It's been impossible, man. Every day, I ain't been feeling good at all with what I'm going through physically. And I don't know. He said that without a test, there is no testimony. And you can see that I truly am a testimony regardless, you know. These folks really done came right through here and did all this right before I'm going to walk. You have all day to do this with this grass, but they got to do it right now conveniently. It's just unbelievable. So that it's all around and but yeah, like I said, the things that Batman deals with and has to go through, right? They ain't easy being Batman. I was just walking out here all night for like well over an hour or two, just walking. I get in, I gotta try to shower. I gotta do what I need to do, man. You know what I mean? Got to try to put some. I mean, it just is what it is. I got to do what I got to do. So, end of the day, these folks don't seem to get. I'm gonna continue to do the impossible. I'm gonna continue to do it. Right? I got Christina backing me 1,000%. Thank you so much, honey. I love you more than anything. Truly, you are absolutely amazing and beautiful and gorgeous. And I'm just very thankful that you're mine. Truly. Oh, look, it's every motorcycle in existence. We need Cartman here to tell him, you know, everybody just thinks you're right. uh, uh, then you got these bicyclists, they be on the electric bicycle like they the coolest thing ever. Like, dude, get over yourself. You're not that cool. Like, really. Super funny. Super whack. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna stay doing our thing. Stay doing my thizzle. Right? These folks don't get I do the impossible time and time again. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm looking to do the impossible. You already know what it is. I know they in a panic. I know they worked up. I know they worried. I know you was triggered and pressed already before every day. I know you really triggered and pressed now. I know y'all folks is worried. Real talk. It's funny as hell. Hey, he's got a camera on his helmet for when he rides. That's what I need. Is he pulling over? He's gonna help the Batman? No. So at the end of the day, like I said, I need something electric, like electric scooter, mini electric motorcycle, something that you don't need a license for, that you can drive, that's electric, hopefully, or gas that can get around. That's what I need. I mean, at this point, I don't care. Even if it's something that you do need a license for, I'll have to try to figure that out when I can. But we need something to move around on. That's number one. Number two, I ain't been really having any problems. I just walk a whole bunch, and it's all good. This is all part of my DNA upgrade, right? Real talk. They had a name for it. I forgot what it is. It's like an alien thing. But I think it starts with an A. And then, of course, you have the Anunnaki, but this was a different one. But I don't know. They just tell me that it's in the reading. I put it on the wall that I'm going through these divine upgrades and that it's something that's like on a whole nother plateau. And that's the thing y'all don't get. I'm being trained and built by God in front of you. This is not fake. This is real. I do not just walk around whatsoever. I work out and I've trained almost every day. I'm trying to see what I stepped on, man. I work out and I train almost every day. The results are amazing. I set my 24th world record today. I did this within like 1 month or a matter of months. And that was just because it worked out that way. I could have done it quicker had I set goals and knew what I was doing, but I just do them randomly because that's how divine intervention works. It just comes to you. I do everything on the fly, off the cuff, like freestyling, you know? Yo, 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 which I can do better than all of you, but I can't do it on here. I could do it on my other channels. So at the end of the day, we're just going to keep on pushing forward, man. We're going to keep on exposing again my stand against corruption, right? Against all of this, right? I'm going to win it. Like, we don't got to spell it out for you. You see what it is and who he's standing up against, and we're winning. We're bringing it to him direct, and we're winning. Oh, I stand on everything I'm telling y'all. Yeah, it's that time. You're in America, buddy. Okay, this is our country. For us to be this divided is a mockery. It's a joke. It's called the United States. Why don't we try uniting here? That's the point. If we united, we know, but we have enough power. We can help each other. We can win this. I already know we can win. And I think that's what it's about when it says answer the call. We need you, please. That's what the other message said, the other download today. Like, I think that's what it is. This is all about standing up. Like I said, I'm the real deal. I'm a true revolutionary. You're watching it. It's being televised. You're watching it in front of you. You just don't get to see all the nitty gritty, the meaty good parts. Y'all miss all the good stuff because it never happens on camera. But I'm doing a lot out here. I'm getting a lot done. Like I said, God is just building me. That's how I feel. Working on me, building me more every day, teaching me more. And that's the point. I'm just like the Energizer Bunny. I'm evolving, literally. Most human beings don't even know how to evolve. Imagine human beings that sit in a cubicle all day. We weren't meant to do that. Maybe some of you were, because you just don't have it in you. It's kind of like he said in 300. He told them he only brought 300 soldiers, and he asked them, you know, Arcadian, what is your career? Right? He said, like, carpenter. Yeah, exactly. And then he asked his soldiers, the 300 soldiers he brought, Spartans, what is your profession? Right? And they all start chanting in unison, right? That's the point. This is what we do. This is what I do. I believe 100% I'm Achilles reincarnated and Leonidas reincarnated. I'm not just making this stuff up. I think that I was every major greatest warrior that's ever walked the planet. I think it was the same dude, me. I think it was my soul, the same soul, just a different time. I think that's why I keep getting brought back here because there's another, thing going on, another conflict, and I have to win it. So I am saving people, I am protecting people, just like I've saved lives this entire time. And it's quite amazing, man. Christina is very proud of me. She said, I appreciate everything you tell me, honey. She told me, I just wish I didn't have to be on the move so much. I wish things were easier. I just want her here. But she's trying to get done negotiating and get all this figured out so that she can come get me out of all this. And God already told me he's going to snatch me out the chaos. So I figure he's gonna grab me. Really, you're gonna do it over here too. Hold on. So ridiculous, dude. What is he doing? Yes. Get on. There you go. Ridiculous. Look at this. Like, he has all day to do this. But conveniently, when I walk, he got to time it and do it right in front of me with all this grass. Like, is you serious? This is how they do things every day. And they hide behind the system. Like, oh, y'all. Oh, y'all. Like, what? Like, no, like, I really should say something. Like, it's just unbelievable, man. All y'all really think that, like, all that matters is serving the corporate interests, serving the corporate system and doing what you're told and doing your little job. You're being a good little wage slave today, huh? Real talk. That's all they care about. It's all they know. It's all they talk about. It's all they do. My job. I get on the Greyhound bus. I have to listen to one of them from that group from the culture talking that nonsense, talking about my job. I'm gonna do these hours. Like, dude, y'all can't hear yourselves. Do you ever get the point that you're all the same? Do you? I mean, just listen to yourself. Oh, I'm gonna get these hours. Y'all, they try to talk like they a boss or something, and they so many light years behind us. It's unbelievable. Over here, we're building an empire, Batman's empire. I'm building the kingdom of God on this planet, literally. You understand? Like, how do y'all know what's going to happen? Maybe God's plan is to have it just be Christina and I. You know what I mean? How do you know? I mean, corporate America is guaranteed to fall. That much is obvious, right? Ooh, this is a good angle. Hold on, I got to get a video. So yeah, now, right? Oh no, I knew how to do this the whole time, Penguin. That's why I succeeded at this. Did you? Can you answer that question while you're always ducking me and running away? Right. Said finally figured out. I didn't finally figure out nothing. This is a system that you have to learn as you go, and you have to develop anything, a business, you have to develop talent. There's stages within it, is what he doesn't understand because he's never built a business. So he doesn't know what it's like. He would never know. See what I'm saying? So he for sure can't offer me advice. And he knows that. He just talks that fakeness, that fake talk, talking that fake talk, right? He just talks that fake talk, right? Talks that fake talk so that he could try to make himself feel a little better. That penguin stay in his feeling. I think there's been people taking videos of me and stuff. That's good. Like I said, I'm getting busy. This Batman is always on the job. This fat man work hard, boy. Work hard for money. I work hard for my money, boy. Real talk. Ain't nothing funny about it, dude. We operate above the feds. What you mean? Real talk. Folks, it's funny. I just can't imagine somebody that work a 9 to 5 thinking something is funny. Like, do you own a mirror? Do you have any self-awareness? Like, you got a boss, bro. You got a boss, and I'm a CEO. Can you imagine? That's the world you in. They want to sit there and pretend with CEOs of several companies. That's who I am. CEO mindset. Like I said, I'm gonna build that too and sell it to y'all and teach it to you. It'll be like a manual plan, like Chuck Norris, except he's a Mason. He sold his soul and I didn't. This I'm gonna build myself, like everything. Teach y'all the CEO mindset. Mr. Wofford needed. He really need to purchase this package. You can send $100 to the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, Mr. Wofford. Right? You can go do your fake mechanics because you lost what? You're gonna lose 3 vans now. You lost 2. You're not a mechanic, so you know, like I said, you're overcharging and selling nonsense and wolf tickets. Like I said, when you get $100, buddy, right? It's still not going to get you anywhere. You could make thousands, bro. Yeah. He sat there today. He had to admit reality. He said, I don't. Oh, good, honey. You tuned in for the best part then. Mr. Wofford said today, I don't have money for the parts. I thought the Red Triangles was helping you and funding you because they jelly of me. I told you them folks, they don't care. They don't have loyalty. What? They just want to do anything that doesn't serve my interest. That's all they care about. Like they don't like they're the ones who was doing all this stuff with Mr. Wofford. How come he hasn't stood up for himself and addressed them and addressed that? Exactly. Like stand up for yourself first, brother. We tried to help you. Yeah, he said, I don't have my tools. Why should you have your tools? You're a grown man. I work for every check, exactly like what's the one who keeps running around the internet, honey? Steffi! Steffi! There we go, another honk. Because I'm famous, Mr. Wofford. Steffi! She's still following me around the internet, honey. And Steffi leaves comments that I got it documented. I'm going to show it to our lawyer, honey. That's a federal indictment right there. That's prison time. Following me around the internet, making little remarks and comments that are backwards from reality. No, you cannot do that. If you talk delusion, right, then it proves what? What does it prove? You're not operating in reality. Okay, what do you think? I mean, it's common sense. They doing it to themselves. They got, there we go, a huge hump. They got the memberships for the channel. These same folks, honey. See, that's the only reason I'm ever in a mood or feeling like that, because they keep talking and following me around the internet. And like I said, they obsess in front of the whole world. Like that's the stuff that I want to stop. There's no need for it. You understand? No. So yeah, like I said, so it's completely the opposite. Honey, don't I get up and work for my money every day? Just went through hell getting all this going, got the business up and running, right? Was waiting for my check. None of these folks. I went to every store out here, right here in this area. Every store. I asked all of them, yo, can I borrow your Wi-Fi for just 2 minutes, please? Please, I'm just trying to get my check. See if my check is in my bank account. That's all. All I needed to do was check the bank account. So I could see that if the check's there, that way I can pay the phone bill because I can't do it otherwise, right? I'm not going to incur fees, right? Common sense. These folks won't do nothing. They know I'm going to the bus. They give me a $10 bill instead of ones. Like there's no one out here who has an interest in helping or supporting me or what I'm doing. Nobody. So that's my whole point. Like they can honk all day. They can do whatever. That's cute. But where's the support? There's no financial support. The people who donated, half of them were the enemies who I guess are starting to wake up to reality. You know what I mean? Like, hell, they've done more than these folks out here. These folks out here just think everything free and entertainment. This is not entertainment, man. This is the real deal. Oh, it is 142 reps, baby. Thanks for letting me know. I thought I counted right. Are you sure? 142? That's my 24th world record. You can see they're all legit pull-ups. All you got to do is get under the bar and over. That's a pull-up, right? 100% legit pull-ups. Did 142 of them today consecutively. 142 pull-ups. The world record for pull-ups, like I told you, was 105 with the guy over there that he's posing and cheating. And all his world records I already saw. He'd be using stilts and stuff to step on. It's all fake. He doesn't have one legit world record. So they say, oh, he did 45 muscle ups in under a minute. This dude is not even doing a muscle up, first of all. Second of all, what he's doing, I don't know what it is, but it ain't no muscle up. And then he's doing one climbing down on a Stairmaster type thing, you know, because he's short, and then taking a break and then going back and doing another one, honey. Is that not crazy? All right, thank you. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that, truly. Isn't that funny, honey? They claim a world record. So I haven't seen, I don't know if that was the video for the muscle ups. No, that was for the one-arm pull-ups. The muscle ups, I highly doubt that he did 45 straight, even if he's a short little guy. I mean, it's possible, but that's a lot. You know, that's a lot of muscle ups to do in one sitting. I think it might be under a minute. Maybe he took a break. I don't know. And I ain't seen the video. They provide no evidence. They just say it. See, I told you they lie. So I got to try to find that video. If you can for me, honey, please do when you have time. Not right now. I want you to be here and listen, please. But, you know, Christina, you're going to be helping me with all my assignments too as Batman. And no, everything will not be about Batman. I promise. I did not mean that. It'll be about you and us. But, you know, I am Batman and we do have to work and I have to be Batman. And, you know, if you want, you're going to help me with my projects. So you can tell me if that's something you want to do. I know it is. And, yeah, you're going to be my Catwoman. You're going to help me with everything, and I'm going to need you, and I'm going to need you to be very on point when we do it because, you know, I don't have any time or room for error. You know, I'm not going to get upset or anything. I just need you to try to be on point and real quick with me like you are right now. And I truly appreciate it. You know, and I know you can do it. But you know, it's a career, it's a job, it's a very serious thing. And when I go on missions, I can't have no room for error. You know, I got to be on point. So if I ask you to do something, I just need you to do it immediately as quick as you can. And if I need help, you're going to have to give me help. You know, it's just that simple. So, like I said, and you will have my bail money. You'll have bail money on you, cash, right? In case you got to bail me out of jail. For real. You have to bail Batman out of jail. Oh, I love it. Look at the honks. You're going to have bail money on you, honey. Don't get no more thugging. Real talk. My baby's going to have bail money on her at all times. Cash. Cash money. All the way to the bank. That way, you'll already know where I'm going, right? And I'm going to have mics on me and everything. You have to have backup mics. If the GoPros go off, you're going to have a stream just for you, right? We're not going to live stream missions. I doubt it. I mean, some of it we won't be able to. Some of it you're just going to see. You're going to be the only person, honey, in the world who gets to see this stuff and and has eyes. I mean, you have the greatest position ever, baby. Like, are you there? Can you hear me? Let me know. I mean, you're going to have your popcorn. You'll have Chinese food. I'll make sure if I need to go get it, that's fine. I will help you with everything. I'll make sure you have a bunch to eat and you're happy and content. Be on a nice, comfy bed wherever we're at. And you will watch the stream straight up live feed of me on my missions. And you're going to see Batman put in work. Right in front of you, it's just going to be the you-know-whating marathon with Batman for you. I mean, that's the greatest TV show anyone could access. You're going to see it live that no one else has seen it. I just think that's pretty cool. Like, I would want to see it. That'd be cool as hell. I'm sorry, but that's super cool. So, you know, are you there, honey? Let me know. Hold on. But yeah, I'm gonna need you all the time, honey. We're gonna need each other. I'm gonna definitely need you. You're who's gonna help me. Okay, and you're the only person I trust. I just need you. I don't need anything else. If we get like an Alfred, that might help. But I mean, I trust you, and you're all I need, and it's just that simple. All right. So you're gonna be my go-to, and you're gonna help me with all this. I'm gonna facilitate and create it all. And everything that I do, I take full responsibility for. All right. And you will have none. And that's exactly what I'll say. Nope. This is my project. I'm the one who's doing it. It's that simple. So it's going to be awesome. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? You have nothing to worry about at all. But I love you more than anything. And I just want you to know I truly do appreciate you supporting me. And that's the thing, man. We have to stand up. We don't have a choice. You have to stand up to evil, no matter how they paint it, no matter how they try to make you look or make it look. My stand is very real. And like I said, I believe I'm Leonidas. Oh, great. Awesome. I think I'm Leonidas reincarnated. This is what happens when they can't just give you a bag that works and don't know how to double bag something properly. It's so difficult. Unbelievable. So, yeah. That's half the reason why a lot of these folks is sitting there looking, whatever, doing their thing. That's what I need right there, like a motorcycle like that, but something quicker. See, his motorcycle is not that fast. Like, I know he can go faster, but kind of looks like he's going over the speed limit here too, by the way. But Batman ain't snitching. But but yeah, I need me motorcycles. I need bat pods. I just need a bat pod straight up. I mean, I think that's what's gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna have to be something that's way quicker. It's gonna have to be fast as hell, like a rocket, like just like in the movie. Like, that's the thing. Like, I would like to get plates on it and all that. I don't know how it's gonna work, but like, it has to be the real thing though. So like, I don't know how that's gonna go over. You know, the thing has to be able to reach like crazy speeds quickly. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to learn like Tartarian technology or whatever. I already know methods that I've paid attention to. I'm not going to tell you all the secrets no more. You don't get game for free. This is too much divine knowledge. But I have a concept that I could maybe try. Hopefully, it doesn't cost me anything. But I've learned a lot in life. I've taken risks and tried things. And there's a concept that I think I could maybe use to try to figure out, maybe with some other people, how to build like a Tartarian type engine that runs off free energy. Believe it or not. That's how smart I am. I told y'all I'm a genius. I'm so smart. I'm studying myself, and I think I may possibly. I don't have any guarantee of this, but I may be on the road to figuring out how to create free energy. And I know the two things that you need that to start that may work. So I'm going to be experimenting and working with that with Christina. You're going to see a lot of stuff. I want to figure out how to create engines that will run on free energy. Like, in other words, like a power cell. So imagine the future of free energy, and this is why they stopped Tesla. Future of free energy, this is why they had all these conflicts in this world, to try to cover up the Tartarian buildings, and then they use them, like the Capitol buildings and that. Those are built like Tartaria. The structures from Tartaria were probably way better. Okay, they just left some and used them because they were built amazingly. They're beautiful buildings, right? But they had all these conflicts so that they could cover up the history, our true history that wasn't that long ago, okay, of Tartaria. I don't know if it was as close as in the 1700s, and they're lying about all our history. You understand? That makes sense to me. It makes sense to me that you could have had Tartaria here in the 1700s, and we think, well, it's not that long ago. We would know how. We weren't around then. They can lie. Hold on. So I think that's what happened. I think that there's continents and land masses over the Antarctic ice wall for sure. I think that the planet is much bigger than they want us to believe. They fed us a bunch of fake history, fake stuff, fake knowledge, everything fake, right? And I believe in that concept of the Cabbage Patch thing, right? Meaning that they literally created, you know, like, like clones. You know what I mean? And that's what we have, a whole bunch of like soulless people. That's what you see, right? And then they fed us these doctrines. It's about control. That's what I understand the system is, control. When these folks ask, like, I see a squirrely squirrel with a little tail, little bushy tail. Yeah, I mean, when they ask, well, why do you feel like this? Why wouldn't I, dude? You're all a bunch of clones. Like me, I'm at this point pretty much like a hybrid vampire. Like, real talk. I might literally be that. I don't know. So, I mean, well, we don't, I mean, I don't got to spell it out for you. I mean, it is what it is, you know? So, like I said, I'm on some totally different stuff within actual reality, facing actual reality. No, I'm not any of the things you want to dismiss and say to dismiss. I'm the truth, and I understand reality. So, it just is what it is. So, at the end of the day, I'm acknowledging actual reality, and most of these people aren't. But yeah, honey, I don't know if you're listening. If you can't, let me know. But I adore you. But yeah, Mr. Wofford said, "I don't have my tools." Of course you don't, man. Of course you don't, because you're hustling backwards. I done told you. I mean, that's crazy that you want to run around and do jobs when you're homeless and you have bigger priorities than that, right? And like I said, you haven't fixed the main part of your basis. Your basis, again, sir, I'll keep reminding you while you keep failing, is a generator that runs on gas. That has to be changed. There is no option. It's just being wise. That's why these folks, like over here, they want to do things their way. And then we wonder why nothing works and everything is falling apart and everything is a problem. We wonder because folks want to do things their way when their way clearly doesn't work, because every time they do it their way, nothing works, right? And the more they do it their way, the worse it gets, right? We do it my way, even one time, everything works right. That's why it's definitely my way or the highway. It's going to be my way always because I know what I'm doing. It'll be Christina's way too. It'll be our way together. Listen to them. You see how they keep doing that? Like, come on, bro. Can't be serious, man. So at the end of the day, yeah, Mr. Walford said, I don't have my tools. Well, good thing for me, brother, is I don't need tools to run this business. What a smart business to have, right? I thought you were talking about smart work. Let me teach you a phrase here, Mr. Walford, since you're listening and slowly, progressively learning, and it's taking you forever to grasp these simple concepts, right? Work smarter, not harder. They ever taught you that? So you can go make money all you want, but again, you look at money wrong, sir. Money is nothing more than a tool and a resource. Again, holding cash is for who? See, if you learn how to hustle forward, sir, what you learn is that money is valueless. It means nothing. It is a mere piece of paper. Money is nothing but to facilitate what you're building and what you want. You all want cash and want money, and then you want to pretend that you're showing off and you think you're someone because you judge your self value and dictate your self value off of a meaningless piece of paper. That is not a good look. So, again, you need to work on that. You need to fix that. Okay. So, like I said, over here, I'm perfect. I know what I'm doing. My self value is not based upon money or anything or anyone, right? Although I'm extremely proud that Christina is mine, right? So, I mean, like I said, my business will continue to move and succeed no matter what happens, but yours is not winning at all. What a mystery. And any money that you make working, you'll immediately have to put into gas in the generator, going back and forth for no reason. Or you'll have to keep on spending nights in town in Deming, New Mexico, right? Until they figure out what you're actually doing and how you're doing things, because, well, it's all illegal. All of it, actually. Yes, it is. All of it. So at the end of the day, I mean, who's who? I mean, brother, I mean, y'all are trying to encourage a lifestyle that nobody wants. You're trying to encourage habits and things that I mean, are the way to not go. I told you, you can't make things that ain't pretty look beautiful. You just can't. I mean, you're either beautiful like me or you're not. You're either beautiful like Christina or you're not, right? And none of you are Christina, right? Okay. So, like I said, my business, I'm working towards this next check, right? We're already up over 64 bucks. The total will accrue more tonight. It might already be accrued. Let me check. Easy money, coach. What do you know? We're almost to 70 bucks. We're almost to 69. We're over 68 bucks. Ain't that amazing? Little doggy. Ain't that amazing? Just like that, coach. We're up over 68 bucks, folks. We've got, this is August 21st. We have 10 more days, I believe. 31st, right? 31st, 31 days in this month. We have about 10 more days, I believe. 10 days to try to make over 30 bucks. So we got to put our mind to it and try to get it done. We don't have a choice. We got to do it. You know what I mean? Got to make it happen if we can, because if we could do this, if I could pull this off, then I have a guaranteed check next month too. We're fully in business and we just pick up the pace even more. And I feel like it's developing me as Batman to where I move super quick. Does that make sense? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I get it. Did you have a good day today? You okay? You all right? I'm telling you, one day he's gonna, this one here, he's gonna get through that fence one day, and he's gonna come full speed. He's almost out of it already. But one day he might get out, but today is not the day. Batman won again, boy. Hey, like that. So yeah, like I said, it is what it is. I always win. Always. Oh, you're the great Sam Gerard. Yes, I am. And you always have to win. Yes, I do. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love how they try to stop me with everything they have, and they can't. That's right. Can't stop me. Thought I told you that we won't stop. Thought I told you that we won't stop, but I ain't no Diddy. Oh, I love it. 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 Oh, Mr. Wofford, what shall you ever do? I don't have my tools. Well, I mean, don't pretend you're building a business and, live above your means while you're homeless and then pretend that you're successful, like you're a CEO or something. I mean, don't talk down on other folks who are way above you, right? Exactly my point. And if so, God won't bless you. That's how it works. God doesn't bless the wicked, homie. That's just common sense. Feel me? So it is what it is. Ooh, that was for sale? Cool. Me and Christina, we gonna come in, we gonna buy all those. Oh, by the way, honey, I'm gonna talk to you about it, but it's personal out here. When we get our money, I want to literally like buy all their stuff. Real talk, like all of it. Like if we can end up buying this store here, even I might want to do that. Like where we have our own business. You know what I mean? But like I don't know. We're gonna be smart. We're gonna build businesses for cheap, so we're not even gonna need to do that. But it's just personal at this point. Everything here I want to buy and own. Everything. I want to buy the mansions. I want to take over this neighborhood like the right way with money. You understand? Where I'm in charge of everything. So it's only right. And that would be God delivering karma to all these folks out here, right? Put me in charge of everything where all this is my land. I think I'm going to end up owning this whole neighborhood. Like, seriously, like all the land, everything. I truly do, because we're going to build businesses. We're going to make millions. And I'm going to negotiate a price. And they're not going to have a choice but to sell it to me. Real talk. And then they can do whatever with the money. But trust me, you're going to come to a price that I agree upon that's more than fair for me. I'm not giving y'all nothing. All right. I'll be back in a minute. Easy money.